FY2024 EPS estimates for Advanced Micro Devices Incorporated lowered by Analyst NASDAQAMD. Advanced Micro Devices Incorporated NASDAQ-AMD free report. Equities researchers at Zacks Research reduced their FY2024 earnings per share EPS estimates for Advanced Micro Devices in a note issued to investors on Wednesday, January 17th. Zacks Research analyst A. Ganguly now forecasts that the semiconductor manufacturer will post earnings of $2.43 per share for the year, down from their previous estimate of $2.44. The consensus estimate for Advanced Micro Devices' current full-year earnings is $1.92 per share. Zacks Research also issued estimates for Advanced Micro Devices FY2025 earnings at $3.40 EPS. Other analysts have also issued reports about the stock. Barclays increased their price objective on shares of Advanced Micro Devices from $120 to $200 and gave the stock an overweight rating in a research report on Tuesday. Susquehanna boosted their price objective on Advanced Micro Devices from $130 to $170 and gave the company a positive rating in a report on Tuesday. Truist Financial cut their price target on shares of Advanced Micro Devices from $128 to $98 and set a hold rating on the stock in a report on Wednesday, November 1st. Mizuho boosted their price objective on shares of Advanced Micro Devices from $130 to $162 and gave the company a buy rating in a research report on Friday, January 5th. Finally, Wedbush reduced their target price on shares of Advanced Micro Devices from $155 to $130 and set an outperform rating on the stock in a research report on Wednesday, November 1st. One research analyst has rated the stock with a sell rating, 3 have assigned a hold rating, 24 have given a buy rating, and 1 has assigned a strong buy rating to the company stock. Based on data from MarketBeat, the company has a consensus rating of moderate buy and a consensus target price of $146.50. Advanced Micro Devices trading up 1.6%. AMD opened at $162.67 on Friday. Advanced Micro Devices has a 12-month low of $67.26 and a 12-month high of $168.60. The company has a current ratio of 2.19, a quick ratio of 1.61, and a debt-to-equity ratio of 0.03. The stock has a 50-day moving average of $134.26 and a 200-day moving average of $116.76. The firm has a market cap of $260.27 billion, a P/E ratio of 1,355.70, a P/E/G ratio of 4.29, and a beta of 1.70. Advanced Micro Devices NASDAQ-AMD Get Free Report last released its quarterly earnings data on Tuesday, October 31st. The semiconductor manufacturer reported 70 cents earnings per share EPS for the quarter, topping analysts' consensus estimates of 68 cents by 2 cents. Advanced Micro Devices had a return on equity of 5.61% and a net margin of 0.94%. The business had revenue of $5.80 billion for the quarter, compared to the consensus estimate of $5.70 billion. During the same quarter in the previous year, the company posted 54 cents EPS. The company's revenue was up 4.2% compared to the same quarter last year. Institutional investors weigh in on Advanced Micro Devices. Several institutional investors have recently modified their holdings of AMD. Symphony Financial Limited Company acquired a new position in Advanced Micro Devices in the fourth quarter valued at approximately $617,000. Gradient Investments LLC raised its stake in Advanced Micro Devices by 5.8% during the fourth quarter. Gradient Investments LLC now owns 162,304 shares of the semiconductor manufacturer's stock worth $23,925,000 after acquiring an additional 8,941 shares in the last quarter. MBL Wealth LLC purchased a new stake in Advanced Micro Devices in the fourth quarter valued at $244,000. Global Retirement Partners LLC boosted its stake in Advanced Micro Devices by 0.9% in the fourth quarter. Global Retirement Partners LLC now owns 48,066 shares of the semiconductor manufacturer's stock valued at $7,630,000 after acquiring an additional 426 shares in the last quarter. Finally, Blue Trust Incorporated increased its position in shares of Advanced Micro Devices by 6.6% during the fourth quarter. Blue Trust Incorporated now owns 2,751 shares of the semiconductor manufacturer's stock worth $406,000 after purchasing an additional 170 shares in the last quarter. 68.43% of the stock is owned by hedge funds and other institutional investors. Insiders place their bets. In other news, CEO Lisa Su sold 75,000 shares of the stock in a transaction that occurred on Tuesday, December 5th. The shares were sold at an average price of $117.73 for a total value of $8,829,750. Following the completion of the sale, the chief executive officer now owns 3,347,640 shares of the company stock, valued at approximately $394,117,657.20. The transaction was disclosed in a filing with the SEC, which is accessible through this link. In related news, CEO Darla M. Smith sold 4,000 shares of the business's stock in a transaction on Thursday, December 7th. The stock was sold at an average price of $125.69 for a total value of $502,760. Following the sale, the chief accounting officer now owns 5,604 shares in the company, valued at approximately $704,366.76. The transaction was disclosed in a document filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission, which is available through this link. Also, CEO Lisa Su sold 75,000 shares of the stock in a transaction dated Tuesday, December 5th. The stock was sold at an average price of $117.73 for a total transaction of $8,829,750. Following the sale, the chief executive officer now directly owns 3,347,640 shares in the company, valued at approximately $394,117,657.20. The disclosure for this sale can be found here. 0.73% of the stock is currently owned by corporate insiders. Advanced Micro Devices Company Profile, Get Free Report. Advanced Micro Devices, Inc. operates as a semiconductor company worldwide. It operates in 4 segments: data center, client, gaming, and embedded segments. The company offers x86 microprocessors and graphics processing units (GPUs) as an accelerated processing unit, chipsets, data center, and professional GPUs, and embedded processors, and semi-custom system-on-chip SoC products, microprocessor and SoC development services and technology, data processing units, field programmable gate arrays, FPGA, and adaptive SoC products. Featured stories. 5 stocks we like better than Advanced Micro Devices. How to invest and trade Chinese stocks. How do T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon look ahead of earnings? Why is the ex-dividend date significant to investors? Cash cow Kinder Morgan is a buy for income seekers. Best restaurant stocks to invest in now. Is 2024 the year of the dividend increase?